So I have been noticing over the last couple days, since we've just entered May, we're like about 21 days left until the remake of the Thousand Year Door on the Nintendo Switch, and I have been noticing that a lot of people are they're pretty much freaking out over the game itself already, and there has been a lot of debates over the game itself regarding, especially regarding the frame rate being dropped from 60 to 30 compared to the original on the GameCube, as well as the censorship of some dialogues in the game. Now, I'm going to be very fair about this. I can actually understand why people are freaking out over this kind of thing, because it does worry me as well, because I have been noticing lately that Nintendo of America especially has been trying to go woke, and that is not a good thing for anyone at all, especially me. As you know, I'm the kind of guy that despises political correctness in the media, and it really angers me that this is something that's being forced so heavily nowadays. Now, I do have some things that I want to bring up about this in general. I'm not gonna dig up into anything. I'm not gonna read any articles about it because I know what's going on already. But if you are someone out there who thinks that a game is gonna be shit because the frame rate has dropped from 60 to 30, you're the problem. Because you decided that it's good to be picky with the frame rate of the game, when the frame rate has nothing to do with the game looking good, and having the quality of life improved. Now, I have played a lot of games that ran at 30 FPS, and there are a few excuse me, there are a few out there that were crap with the frame rates, but there were also games that can handle the 30 FPS just perfectly fine. And from what I can tell, the Thousand Year Door Remake can handle 30 FPS quite well, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo had to go through a lot of major tweaking with the battle system to make it more 30 FPS friendly. So if you guys are worried about that being an issue, well, I don't think you have too much to worry about, because I'm pretty sure the game will play just fine. But honestly, at the end of the day, it looks really good, so I'm definitely willing to give it a shot. However, I mean, at the same time, though, I'm worried because Nintendo has been trying to go woke with their American branch, and this honestly puzzles me quite heavily, because it means that I have to watch Nintendo like a hawk to make sure that they don't do anything stupid with the games, like I've talked about this before, but I don't want them to like mess up Link, to change him like so much. He's perfect the way he is. If they do decide to change him quite heavily, well, that's something Nintendo's gonna have to handle if they go down that route. Now, another thing that I also want to address with the Thousand Year Door Remake is that I know a lot of dialogue has been censored. They had to change up a lot of it to make it more, I guess you could say, to make it more kid friendly. My only biggest concern, though, well, there's two of them actually. It's one regarding Vivian, who started off as a mini boss in the game, but then she becomes her partner. I do remember people saying that she was more of a trans gender character in the original Japanese version, and I've heard people saying that they're gonna like stick with that. But I don't know. I don't like the idea of Vivian being trans. I don't have anything towards the LGBTQ community, okay? But it's just something that's not necessary to me. I've always seen Vivian as a girl in the original remake, so to see her be something different from that, well, it's gonna get hard. It's gonna be really difficult for me to get used to. But I'll be more of a judge with that once I play the game in the next couple weeks. It's really hard to know whether or not she's going to be like either like 100% female. Well, I'm not going to go over details right now because it's too early to jump to that conclusion. There's also another thing in the game that really worries me, um, which is Princess Peach's part of the game where you play as her. There is a segment in the like after chapter 5, where she has to like become invisible to help her new companion Tech to retrieve some data. And I hope at the very least that they will change that up so that it doesn't become like very awkward. If you guys have played the original game, you probably know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't played it, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. Sorry, nope. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. If you guys want to know what I want to talk about, you gotta play the original, man. That's just the way it has to be. But yeah, so my overall judgment for the game so far, it's not out yet. I can't really make any other judgments right now. It looks really good from what I can see, but at the same time, though, I can understand why people are having some concerns with the game's changes. But once the game comes out and we play it, hopefully it won't be as harmful as a lot of people may make it sound like. But yeah, really, Nintendo, if you're watching this, you better be careful, because if you become more woke with your American branch right now, I guarantee you that I will not be happy with it, and I will swear you out on it if you go that route, because I am not going to support a company that has, well, not just saved my life, but it saved my siblings' lives as well. So if you go in that direction, Nintendo, make no mistake, I will not go easy on you. I mean, I love you to death, but this is something that I cannot sugarcoat for you, let alone the fact that I cannot sugarcoat for you anything any longer from here on out. I'm getting way too old for this, and I'm gonna have to like really crack down on whatever kind of political correctness that these companies have to have come up with for their games and other products. This is Major Lane Gaming, logging out. I will see you guys later. Thank you.